It's Week 10 of the NFL. And coming up next is the Jets' leader at quarterback. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball, 4 touchdown throws. It's the Jets and the Pats, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 23.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They come in the midst of a season-crushing losing streak. It's up to 9 games now.
And I don't have a PhD in psychology, but you can see it in their body language. This is not a team that is organized and been ready to play.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. From the 6. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Now back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. He'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. Back deep, Jalen Richard. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tug on the face mask, and the flag comes out.
And we saw that last week. They had some defensive miscues like that, and they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up. But obviously the message hasn't really sunk in.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. The Jets at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. That's good for a Jet 1st down, a gain of 13.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw here. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. On the draw, it's Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Roughing the passer, defense.
So roughing the passer, and this is a unit, Charles. They hold their breath every time they see their quarterback go down and get hit like that.
Yeah, they understand how important these last couple of months are for this team. They can ill afford to have anything happen to him if they want to accomplish their goals.
Second and 6. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. This is caught. And I don't think he got there. No. Geez, short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down. They gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter. They'll run for it with Robinson. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Back to throw. Underneath, he's got Brate. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So a little breathing room now. First and 10 at the 17. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's a second and 7. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. And that is incomplete. Here's Aaron Sipos now. Yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Jets will take over. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. On first and 10, it's Hall. And he can can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. A throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
2nd and 5. They'll set up the screen for Hall. Dances by at the 20. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He gets it left side to Johnson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They'll set up to throw. Johnson's got it complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
1st and goal from the 6. They'll look to throw here. He's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Again, he'll drop to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. The coverage good. The pressure good. Leads to the sack. And it's 3rd and goal now. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. 0-0 is our score. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, and it's the Bengals who are out in front as those two head towards the break. The Bengals trying to hold on and claim victory. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Jets. And there's not much to speak of in terms of passing efficiency. But in a tie game, they know a few tweaks could make a big difference going forward. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they too have found passing lanes to be hard to come by so far. As you see by the numbers, they'll need to figure that out in the second half.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. This one fielded at the 5. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And the Jets head out on offense here to start this 3rd quarter. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
They'll give to Hall. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. They'll run with Hall. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
That's a good job of situational football, understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he returns this to the 22. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Higgins. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offense is starting to get into rhythm. A nice quick throw there on target, able to pick up another first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the handoff, Stevenson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. On second down, Bernard. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as well. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They'll set up a throw. And he wisely will throw that one away. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll start on the ground. Hall, and he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On the draw, Robinson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. On first down, right back to Hall. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They run the draw here with Robinson. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. And the catch made by Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Again, it's Robinson. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Gano's kick is good, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So the Patriots now down by 6. And time, a huge factor. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Marshall. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. Well, I mean, both offenses have clearly struggled throughout, so kind of fitting that it's another big defensive play that yields points here in the late going.
Yeah, really, both of these defenses have been up to the task throughout this game, and we haven't seen much in terms of offensive creativity or results. And there, not only does the defense force a turnover, but they have the presence of mind to take it back for 6 points.
So on now comes the Jets offense as they're going to go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. Flushed out right. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. That right there makes up for that missed extra point they had after the first score.
Yeah, they went ahead and got back to level by going for 2 and having the normal amount of points, so that works out pretty well for them. And if you're the kicker, don't worry about it too much. Now they've got back to where they want to be, he'll try it out there for the next one.
Fielded right around the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So now all eyes on the Patriots. Trailing in this one now. A little over a minute to go. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Pass complete to Higgins. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They'll look to throw again. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Back to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Stevenson. And he will have a Patriots first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Parkey adds the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So the clock sits at 16 seconds as they line up for the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for the Jets, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for New England, what else is new? They fall again. That's now 10 straight losses to start the year. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Denver Broncos.